front of you here with two of your attractive friends.
Looks like we're lining up our first pack out there, Nicole.
That we are, and it looks like it's going to be Dottie Damage, number 10K, jamming for the DPH.
And we got number 21, Catastrophe, at the line.
So let's go over the rules for these people who haven't been here before. What's going on out there, Sid?
Out there you see the two jammers with the stars on their heads. They are the point scorers of the team. From each team you'll see 4-on-4, they're the blockers. So what they're trying to do is block their opposing jammer and help get their jammer through. For every one person that a jammer passes, on their second pass, they start scoring points.
All right.
And for every one opposing player, it's 1 point.
And the lead jammer for the first jam of tonight is the Department of Public Works' own Dottie Damage. Catastrophe's not too far behind her, however. Dottie whipping around the outside, giving a nice flick off of Live Dangerously. She's going to call it off after scoring a few points. 4 points, I believe.
4 points indeed, Bob.
So for every opposing jammer, every opposing blocker that the jammer passes on the second pass, she gets 1 point. She can also pick up an extra point for a 5th point if she manages to pass the other team's jammer. That's called a grand slam. That's kind of a big deal.
It is a big deal, Bob. Looks like we've got the second jam of the night lined up here. We've got Capital City Legislators 1337 Black and Blue Team against Live Dangerously 676.
Live Dangerously using those long legs to good effect. Skating around the outside. Isabella Borsalini knocking her to the outside of the 4th turn. That is going to give
Breaking through is Black and Blue Team. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Liv's having a hard time getting through that wall in front of the pack.
That's right. Crash with a nice block, knocking her to the inside, knocking her back in the pack once again as BJ whips around, starts scoring some points. Liv makes it on up, past Mama Tucker just in time.
Black and Blue Team makes it through the pack. Looks like she's skating along there. She's going to call it off before Liv reaches the back of that pack.
Now you see what she did there. Because she was the first one to make it through the pack, she was lead jammer.
Well, first jammer to make it through legally.
That is a good point, and one that you would be unable to do, I think, in most situations. And let's be honest here.
I'm familiar with the penalty box myself.
You have been there once or twice. So the first jammer to make it through legally, as we put it, without committing any penalties, is able to put her hands on her hips like that and call off the jam. The jam otherwise will last for 2 minutes unless it's called off soon. Oh! Miss America!
Looks like Miss America just broke through the pack. Jonah Markham is still making her way through.
Incredible showing by Miss America, who takes hits right and left and goes right on through. Jonah Markham through the pack for DPH as well, but Miss America has already made it on around with his eye in the backside of that pack. She's ready to start scoring points for her team. Nice whip from Isabella from Lusty Crush, and she calls it off.
That's a smart move right there on Recky's part.
Dottie Damage back up on the line for DPH.
And number 21, Catastrophe, returns to the line.
So we were talking about penalties, Sid. There are a few things that you do to get thrown into the box, as well as other people occasionally.
Well, you know, generally there's majors and minors within the roller derby world. Anything from throwing an elbow to tripping is not actually allowed. And depending on the impact of the play, can be called a major or a minor and lands you in that penalty box.
Nice whip by Mary Payne, propelling Dottie Damage into the position of lead jammer. Oh, nice block there, sending Cat flying. Cat knocked to the outside by that. She makes it through, but is slowed down considerably specifically by Mary Payne's bone-crushing block. I felt that over here.
Mary Payne trying to break up that wall of legislators in the front. Dottie can try to get through there.
Dottie Damage skating hard, managed to make it on through. That's going to be 4 more points up there for DPH, and we are neck and neck here.
That's right, well, 2 well-matched teams.
Joe Navarro is up there on the line.
Right next to number 1337, Black and Blue Jean.
So the championship is in a month. After that, it is another bout. It's going to be against an away team.
Yeah, it's actually going to be a doubleheader on April 2nd, I believe. We're inviting the girls from Central New York Roller Derby, as well as the Capital District Men's Roller Derby League is going to make their debut.
That's right.
And they're going to win the Quad Fathers tribute as well.
And making it through, CCL.
Get it, babe.
And it looks like DPH Jammer is in the box over there. Arkham must have picked up a major. BJ has the field all to herself for the next 60
what they
seconds.
call a power play right here, just like they do in hockey. The only jammer on the track has the ability to score all the points, and no concern of the other team scoring any. So she can just keep on going.
That's right, and every time she makes it through that pack, she is going to pick up an extra point for passing the opposing jammer who's stuck fuming in the box right now. Big chance for CCL to pull out the lead in a game that has been very tight so far. Points matched 1 for 1.
Black and Blue Jean trying to make her second pass for the pack here. Having a hard time getting past that wall of DPH players in the front.
Nice block there by Overreactions. And she breaks it out through and calls it off. They were not able to slow her down forever.
Coming back to the line, it looks like we have Live Dangerously for the Department of Public Works. And number 74, Miss Amanda Recchia for the Capital City Legislators.
Joe Navarro was thrown into the box that time for a major track cut, meaning she left the area of the track. She skipped ahead of at least one opposing player and altered her position in the pack because of it.
Interesting fact here, this is Miss Amanda Recchia's second bout, and she's battling against very well-seasoned Liv Dangerously.
Oh my goodness!
Liv gets the jammer right there.
Nice block by Bobo Bambino, slowing CCL up, down enough that Liv Dangerously was able to fly through the rest of the pack and pick up Big Jammer.
Recchia's stuck behind just playing evil, and she finally breaks free of that pack.
Miss America is through. But Liv Dangerously getting a little help from her teammates there. She's got her work cut out for her, however. It's Brusalina and Honky controlling the front of that pack.
And she called it off right before Recchia hit the back of that pack, preventing her from scoring any.
Good heads-up play in there. If you can call it off if your lead jammer before the opposing jammer can score any points, even if you've only managed to put 1 or 2 up on the board, you're coming out ahead.
Lining up, it looks like we have co-captain Dottie Damage for the Department of Public Works, and number 21, Catastrophe for CCL.
They are off. First whistle sends the back out. The second whistle sends out the jammers. Dottie takes the inside track, whips through. Looks like she must have picked up a
She
minor
is
penalty.
not the jammer, ladies and gentlemen. She did not make it through that pack legally.
That was a minor back blocking penalty that kept her from picking up the jammer.
This jam's going for 2 minutes, Mo.
Yep. Looks like Kat picked up the same penalty. An important point to note, you cannot block from behind. You can't
might kick your...
If you manage to knock the person over, it's going to be a major, more or less. If you only hit them like that, it's going to be a minor. But in this situation, both girls picked up minors. It's 4 minor penalties until you're thrown into the box. So they're both going to be out there. And you can see Wellen swinging his arm there. That indicates that Dottie is not lead jammer.
Both jammers just running against the clock here. Whoever can make the most passes is going to come out ahead.
2 minutes is a long time. We got a full 40 seconds left on this jam clock here until these girls can stop skating. Dottie caught up behind Lusty Crush and Jenny Ryan. And a lot of bottom is right in there too, putting the pressure on. Dottie Damage fighting to make it past that right wall. She skirts on by Lusty Crush and makes it through the pack. That's going to be another 4 points for DPH. Kat, meanwhile, fighting to get out through. Very agile on her skates.
Jonah Markham giving Catastrophe a hard time in front of that pack.
But with a little help from Jenny Ryan.